On today's show, Masterful27 gets excited for Berlin. Milo reads a letter. Coops talks about his beastly balls. And I wear a cowboy hat. Welcome back to Incensed.
Hey.
Podcast.
Nice.
How's it going, guys?
Oh my god.
Unfortunately not shiny, so no one cares.
But you know, cowboy hat, Snorlax is coming. I thought I'd join in.
You've got a cowboy hat in Waterfall.
And listeners, I am actually wearing a cowboy hat.
Even more. Yeah, it's a very limited experience. Like, only the people on the call could actually see.
Well, you know what? Maybe one of us could do a YouTube short. Bring those back from the dead.
Hashtag Ben.
For the audience, the audio listeners, I'm swearing at Ian right now.
Yes, you are.
Ian, I've got to
Yes,
say,
you are.
thank you, mate. This is probably the best welcome back present that I could ever have gotten. It really suits you. It actually really
It
suits
does
you.
actually.
You know what? It's not too bad. Not too bad.
Kind of fancy you in it, doesn't he, Mark? He looks quite handsome.
He does look very handsome.
It's awful with the headphones on. It does not work with the headphones on. But, now I know how Dave Filoni feels.
What fellatio? What
Dave Filoni, he's the guy that pretty much runs Star Wars.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, yeah, I suppose if you don't watch Star Wars, you won't know. But you know what? In a week, Masterful27 will have done his Go Fest, the first IRL in real life Go Fest in 3 years. Are you ready for it, matey?
Oh, mate, you know, we'll talk about it later in it, but just the WhatsApp group we've got with all the guys who are going with us, about 8 of us going. That's just from here over there, buzzing. Everyone's buzzing. It's just, the weather in Berlin is amazing. It's 30 degrees, hot sun of the day we land on Thursday. Just stay like that on for Saturday, please. It's going to be amazing.
30 degrees, that is going to be hot.
Is that your game day, mate, on the Saturday?
Saturday, yeah. Yeah, we're doing it on the Saturday, yeah. And we're there till late on the Sunday, so we've got a full sort of long weekend over there. It's going to be...
Enjoy it, mate. Have a blast.
Good
At
and
least you're not flying. At least you're not flying from Heathrow, Mark.
Yeah, avoiding that like the plague. Anyone's flying out of Heathrow.
That's just
Anyone flying out of
unfortunate.
Heathrow, Gatwick, Luton, Bristol, good luck to you. Stansted seems... Oh, sorry, I'll rephrase it. Anyone flying with EasyJet, fucking worry. worry.
Mark, all I will say, mate, and I don't wanna, jinx it, but I was delayed for over 4 hours on the way to Italy and delayed for over 2 hours on the way back. I'm not putting negative energy into the air. I'm just saying. Good
dear.
luck.
So you lost
Good
2
luck.
hours of your holiday then, basically. You didn't even gain it the other end.
Not really, because it'd have been sat in the bar the whole time, wouldn't it, in Coops?
Well, you say that. I had a late flight. The whole fucking airport was closed. I was just sat by myself.
Oh.
Can you believe it, boys? I had to open up Pokemon Go. Can you believe it? Oh, no.
Oh, man.
But no, it's going to be exciting. I can't wait to have a little bit of chat about it later. But yeah, I can't believe it. Just scary. A week away. Crazy.
It is.
Crazy.
It really is. And you're going to be the only one of us repping Incensed in Berlin.
I know.
So take that Rural Trainer t-shirt with you, my man.
Oh, it'll be on. Oh,
There
it is.
There it is. But anyway, it's that time. Grab a cold one. Or if you're somewhere cold, grab a hot one. Pop that incense.
Pop an incense inside me.
And don't forget to let us know if you get anything noteworthy on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, email, anywhere, any way you want to.
Carry a pigeon.
Carry a pigeon.
Carry a pigeon.
Pidgeot.
Don't have a sound effect for a pigeon.
Milo, just go and insert it.
There we go. Clipped, sorted.
Okay, there
Beautiful.
you go.
And of course, when you let us know, use the famous hashtag Shinies of the Week.
Clarify the spelling, you twat.
That's hashtag SHINIESOFTHEWEEK. Right, with the formalities done, let's get into the first section tonight. That is Getting to Know You.
And now, children, it's time for Getting to Know You with the Incensed podcast.
So tonight I figured, Coops has been off for 2 weeks. We need to get him back into the podcast thing, in that groove, nice and steadily. So we don't want to tax him with too hard of a question. So Coops can actually answer this one first.
Thanks, mate. Can I have a big black card?
Tonight's
Jesus
question.
Christ. Actually, yeah, you little shit. No, I listened.
saying that then.
Do you know what? I listened back to last week and I was like, you bastards. I was like, you evil, evil, evil bastards.
You said it, mate. You said it.
I know, but I didn't expect to clip it, for you lot to clip it.
No one is safe.
How long have we been doing this? This is episode 72.
So wait, so I've now got cock, and what? Can you actually play that one? Let me actually properly listen to it.
Coops has just got cock on the
This
brain.
is like, Coops is just, I've now got cock. I mean, as if that's not going to be a soundbite.
Well, that's it now, Mark. You've just been clipped as well, mate. That's
There we
another
go.
one.
Yeah, literally, you've just said it.
Take the heat off your Coops. We'll have cock wars, mate. Don't you worry.
Anyway, Coops, I'm going to save you from this conversation. Right, down to you, my man. What is the one thing you think everybody should try at least once in their lifetime?
Gotta say, great question, Ian. It's probably my favourite question, Ian.
Hey. You've not said that for at least, 3 or 4 weeks?
You know, I've been off.
Unbelievable.
No, for real. I like this question, and this is going to be a bit cliche, a bit cringe. Everyone's going to be like, oh, of course he's saying this, but...
A threesome?
Like that, Ian.
Oh dear.
Oh, God. Feels good to be back. Seriously, I mean that. No,
Nice.
I will just say that wasn't going to be my answer, but if you can, guys, definitely try one. No, right, I was going to crack another joke. No, let's be deadly serious. So, I'm actually going to choose skydiving. Now, I know there's a lot of people out there that are afraid of heights. You know, the thought of jumping out of a plane up at 10, 12, 14, 16,000 feet is unbelievably scary. And even the thought of it is unbelievably scary as well. You know what I mean? You're like, oh my God, I'm going to die. What about if the parachute, the plane crashes, all of this sort of stuff. But genuinely, kind of skydiving and bungee jumping are two things growing up that I was like, never, you're never going to catch me doing that ever, 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 ever. And it was when I was in Fiji when I was doing my travelling. Get ready, boys, around Australia. Thank you, Mark.
Are you going to a freestyle there or something?
Yeah, I know.
It's better than Coops go, beep, beep, beep.
Yeah. But yeah, and obviously all of my friends were doing it, and I said, fine. I said, YOLO, you know, you only live once, let's do it. And genuinely, boys, I don't actually know if you guys have done it. I don't know if we've discussed it before, but it is the most incredible, sensational, weird feeling that you get on that free fall, whether you free fall for 30 seconds, 45 seconds, 60 seconds, however long it is. It's just the most incredible feeling. So I would, and it literally changed my life. I'm not being dramatic, but like genuinely, if you have the opportunity to ever go skydiving, please do it, because it's insane. So yeah, that's my answer.
Yeah, it's on my bucket list. It's one of the things I really want to try, actually.
Yeah. Was that, sorry, the threesome or skydiving?
Why not combine the two?
Look at his smile. Look at his smile.
I'll let you make your own mind up there.
Let's put it this way, one of those isn't on Ian's bucket list because he's done one and he said he wants to do skydiving.
Because I've been there, done that.
Come on, Coops, give me credit, man.
Yeah, I like that.
I'm drinking.
I love that one.
But yeah, right, who's next? I'm having a hot flush. Who's next?
I'll jump in next. I'll agree with Coops. It's a very good question, Ian. Buttering you up tonight.
Thank you.
Of course you are.
Oh, yeah.
Is it butter or is it lube, Milo?
It doesn't have to be butter, Ian. But
It worked for Marlon Brando.
Butterly.
I would say everyone should have a go at a track day. It's such a sick experience, relatively inexpensive and all of that sort of stuff. Just getting behind the wheel of a car on a circuit and just go flooring it, going balls, hopefully not to the wall of the track, try and stay on the grey bit. That would be preferable. But no, it's just such an amazing experience. Also quite a nice detox. If you're driving on the road, get any road rage, go to a track day.
If you've got hay fever, go for a track day.
Yes,
Mrs. cheats
quality.
on you, go for a track day.
Go for a track day, it's perfect.
Have a
Solution
car
to
accident,
any problem.
go for a track day.
go to a track
Go
day.
to a track day. Preferably not in the same vehicle.
Marky boy?
It is a great question. I will complete the hat trick of appreciation for the question.
Well, thank you.
Approved.
For me, I'm going to simplify it, and you could make this what you will. I think just travel. If it's something that you should do in your life, it's travel. That could be anywhere, even in the UK. It doesn't have to be on a plane, be on a boat. If you've lived a life where you haven't really been anywhere, you've only been to the same places, and you feel like that's your life, and you're listening to this by any freakish coincidence, there is more to life than that. Do do something crazy because you will find something from it. You might not necessarily enjoy it if that puts you completely out of your comfort zone. I've travelled a lot. You know, I put myself out of my comfort zone, done it on my own. You know, and I won't talk about the place Coops always raves on about because that'd be like predictable. But, you know, and I'm not going to go into full extremes, but just travel. Don't live your life doing the same thing all your life and have regrets at the end of it. Do it before it's too late.
Very good and very profound. I totally agree with you. I love travelling, and it's an eye-opener, and even if you can't afford to go far, the UK is fucking gorgeous.
Especially South London.
I was thinking
the best.
Chadling. I was thinking Chadlington. Yeah, travel anywhere except Croydon.
What's your answer then, knobhead?
Mine is similar to yours. You were wanting to go up and come down. I was thinking stay where you are and then go down even further. Scuba diving. Predictable, I know. I've mentioned it 4 times now in the last year and a half, but you get to see a world that people don't see. This is the great thing about scuba diving. You sit on the surface, you go snorkeling, you look down, you see all the pretty fishes, but when you're scuba diving, you're down there with them. It literally, that is life-changing. It really is. It's a whole nother world. The oceans comprise 7/10 of our planet, and there's so much to explore, and the best stuff is relatively shallow. It's just fucking gorgeous. It's amazing, and that really is life-changing. A lot of who I am today comes from the first time I strapped a bottle onto my back and went diving.
And how far, because I think it's in meters, how
deep did you get?
Yeah, no. How far would you suggest to the listeners to go down, and don't say to your knees, seriously, how far?
How far would you suggest? The basic PADI certification will certify you to 18 metres. To be fair, you can see a hell of a lot in that sort of range. All of the reefs, the best reefs, are relatively shallow. There are various certifications, and you can pretty much go within reason. Well, not as deep as you want, that's a lie, but you can. I mean, I personally have dived to 60-odd metres, which is pretty deep. It's a long way back to the surface. The best stuff generally, I would say, is in that sort of maybe 5 to 30 metre range.
Lovely.
Good stuff, guys, and a few things for people to try there, definitely. We've talked about something fun and enjoyable. Let's flip that on its head. Mark, it's time to enter the dungeon, the PvP dungeon.
Dun, dun, dun.
Wow, I feel very uneasy now. I feel extremely uneasy. I've been asked to talk about something which I do enjoy, but I know fuck all about it. But what it actually means to the meta. But we can all work on this together. We can
put PvP back in the dungeon very easily.
Quite easily.
but from the guy who played all 20 sets, may I add, and on his channel and streamed it. You're level 19 now, aren't you, Milo? You must be fucking ranked 90.
I'm not that good. Rank 17.
Not that good. Well, that's 15 more than me, mate. So I'm probably the wrong person to be fucking doing this. But anyway,
you and Coops are our PvPers, aren't you, Mark?
We are very important PvPers. But no, I'm going to surmise very quickly. Because for me, I didn't play it a lot, if I'm honest with you, but I had other things to do.
Can I just interject really quickly before we continue? Our main PvP member, Coops, did you actually do any of this?
No, because, see, this is what I hate about you. I literally told you before the recording I've not turned the game on in 3 weeks, you little shit.
That's just unfortunate.
Look at him. He's got the cowboy hat on. He's got all cocky again. I love it. Sorry, Mark.
Back to you, Mark.
It was a lovely thing. I think the PvP battle days, which go on for about, is it 3 hours, Milo? So it's not really a day.
It was a 3-hour window to get the mint
The
monkey.
Mankey was 3 hours, but the Go Battle Day was all day.
So, for me, I think you should be able to just get hundreds of thousands of shiny Mankeys. That would make it more interesting. But I like the concept of it. It gets people playing it, and that didn't include myself, unfortunately.
Gets people playing it, but I didn't.
I did one set of battles. I won 4 out of 5. I got 4 encounters with Mankey. And I got a shiny on the first one. And then I was like, well, I've kind of done it now. I don't know if cross-chop's going to be any good. You certainly wouldn't keep Mankey as Mankey, would you? You'd evolve Mankey into Primate, would you? Would it keep the cross-chop?
You needed to evolve
Mankey? I don't fucking know.
Within the 3-hour window and 2 hours after it to get cross-chop.
You definitely didn't play it, did you, Mark? You definitely didn't play it. Yeah.
But yeah, at the end of the day, our PvP, we've got to kill this off, haven't we, boys?
We'll shut the door on it.
Well, I guess it's over to me then. Is that right? Are we moving on?
Are we really canning the section?
Yeah.
I kind of feel like we actually need to talk about it.
I think we need to talk a little bit.
Oddly feel like we need to talk about it.
What else is there to it than just battling and getting shiny mankeys?
No, like, okay.
I actually love us, I swear to God.
Well, that was the purpose of it, let's face it. People only did it for the shiny mankey, which I didn't get the shiny mankey.
Oh my God. No, there was something that they did on this battle day that I don't think they did on... I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, because I didn't play the other battle days before this, obviously.
We've got to join this up somehow.
There's collective knowledge somewhere of this. They removed the IV floor for the encounters from research, whereas usually through the battle it's obviously 10, 10, 10 base stats, but they took that away.
Sealed.
Did they do it? Did they do it? Okay,
yeah. I think they removed it. No, I mean, seriously. And Kips, you know that, so don't you play like you're making him sound like he doesn't know it. You fucking played that. Let me just check. Yeah, there you go, Milo. Look, that was from Johto Battle Cup.
Nice visual reference there, Mark. Thank you.
We know fuck all, essentially.
I'm sorry.
Make it a YouTube short.
Make it
a short.
Don't, he'll give you the finger too.
No, but one point I'd like to make, following on from Milo's point, because that is a very valid point. The thing I do like about these GBL battle days is they actually, by resetting the base stats, and people were like going, I saw someone on Milo's stream, I saw a few comments going, oh, this is no good, you can't get a base 10, 10, 10 on your shinies. Well, it wasn't about getting a great IV shiny per se, it was about getting a great IV spread for PvP. So they were giving you the move, giving you a reroll completely of the IVs for them, so you could use them
exactly
in GBL. So I think they've done that over the last two. And again, I think a lot of people that don't play it and just hunted the shinies a bit like myself to a degree probably missed the point of that. I think it certainly gives it a bit more credibility in terms of finding them with these special moves through that event. Totally. But yeah, Coops, have you played any of these? Not putting you on the spot, not the last couple, but
I was actually just thinking. I'm going to talk out loud because, we're friends.
It's
a
podcast.
Yeah, I think...
Internal monologue.
Is this shit?
Better than my visuals. Sorry.
But no, Mark, to answer your question, have I played any of the Go Battle Days? Of course, bro, absolutely I have done. If there was any been since sort of last summer, then no. But yeah, absolutely before then, yeah.
And that's it.
That was a train wreck, so...
But boys, got some good news!
What?
This is an exclusive, right, to everyone. This is an exclusive as of right this second. We actually have the Incense podcast, boys, have a new game coming next week. Hey.
Ooh.
We have a new game. And
is this the 8-minute one?
I'm gonna fade it out. I'm gonna fade it out. It's okay.
I was going to say, if only you knew what it was about, mate, you'd be ending that applause straight away. That's your hint. Your hint.
Oh no. Oh God,
no.
I dread to think.
But no, boys, anyway, listen, new game coming next week, but one of my favourites. It's now time for Chasing the Tail. Chasing the tail. Chasing the tail. Tail to chase, it's chasing the tail. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to Chasing to the... Oh, fuck, I fucked out. Ladies and gentlemen... Yeah, no, cut that out. If you keep that in, I'm going to kill you. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to Chasing the Tail. Now, the rules of Chasing the Tail are very simple. What we're doing is we are chasing the tail of the Pokemon that comes out of our mouths. So, for example...
I was wondering where you were going with that.
This is actually extremely difficult, isn't it? When you like not to butcher it.
Yeah.
But yeah, the rules of the game are whatever Pokemon ends, the next person has to start with. So for example, if I say Bulbasaur, you have to start with a letter. Fuck it. They all know the rules by now.
Oh God.
My God. But yeah, only terms and conditions are no repeats, boys. Do you solemnly swear to no repeats or no hesitations? So the order we're going to go in is going to be me, Milo, Ian, and then Mark. Okay, are we ready?
Let's rock and roll, dude.
Your Pokemon, Milo, is Mankey.
Yamask.
Klefki.
Igglybuff.
Ferostus. No. Oh, fuck! I meant to say Ferroseed. Shit.
Ferroseed.
Oh,
I think, Coops, we need to play a game of Pokemon or Nukemon.
Nukemon. That's a good one, Ian.
I really wanted to win. I've really got to start playing the fucking game again, honestly.
He always says that.
God. All right, so I love the fact because I lost, I've now got to do it again. Okay, so boys, yeah, we'll stick with the same order. So boys, because he's back in Rage, your Pokemon is Larvitar.
Reshiram.
Thank you.
Umbreon.
Noibat.
Tangela.
Apom.
Oh, fuck's sake.
You started off thinking of an O, didn't you, Milo?
No, I wanted to say Mankey because we were talking about the fucking PvP day. I'm like, we've had that already.
We've had that one.
Shit.
Sorry, I got you then, Milo. Because he's back in Rage. Larvitar.
You got us all, mate. You got us all, mate. Oh, shit.
I love how he knows that for someone who hasn't played the game for 3 weeks. I love how Coombs fucking Larvitar's back in fucking Rage.
Oh, it's the final mark. It's between you and me for once.
It is. It's a showdown, a duel between Ian Vassifal and the Master Mega Connoisseur 27.
Mm-hmm.
Put your hat on, Ian.
Do you want the hat on?
Yeah, you got to put the hat on first. Let me put my hat on, Ian. One sec.
They're dressing up.
I've got a sheriff's badge somewhere, but I can't see it.
Guys, it is an audio podcast, you are aware of that.
This is for our purpose. I'm sorry.
We're playing dress up. Leave us alone.
Ian, put your dick away.
Right.
Different kind of dress up.
Both hands are here. Don't worry.
One of mine's here. Anyway.
Good luck, boys. God, this is intense.
Okay.
I'm sweating.
Your Pokemon to begin, Ian, is Murkrow.
Whiskatch.
Hariyama.
I want to say Opom, but I'm sure we've had that one. No.
Oh, he's out.
Well done, Mark.
The Croydon backwards cap, well done.
GG's.
Master for 27 is the winner.
Should have put a different hat on. I've got a selection.
Should
have gone safari hat.
I don't want to take my hat off now. I feel quite attached to it.
But congratulations, Mark.
Well
mate.
done,
Congratulations.
Mark. Well done.
Thank you, boys.
You get absolutely nothing.
Coops, I'll choose you. You know, we get a warm sense of pride because we're taking that away from you as well.
You know what, Mark? I am actually going to give you a prize for winning. You get to comment about how much you love Reversal because it's time for the news.
Is the news.
Now, take this in the spirit it's intended.
Fuck off.
But I did watch a bit of his second channel stream on Twitch today, and I looked at the game and I'm going, what the fuck are you playing, man? So it looked like it's like war game where you're like, it's a fucking mouse track. It wasn't my boat. Didn't float my boat, Rev. Saw it out.
That's just unfortunate.
Get back to the game you should be playing. Maybe I'll give you my love a Game Boy.
Saw it out.
Clash
Saw
of
it out,
Clans.
Rev. Oh, God, mate, that'll be happening, won't it?
But anyway,
Reversal, you're the best. Bye-bye.
But anyway, the news drop, we're quite light on news this week, but there is a little bit of GO-Fest news that we'll go through. The good news is Cowboy Hat Snorlax will be appearing at GO-Fest in the wild. Yeehaw! But also appearing at GO-Fest's IRL, we're going to have Unknown with the letters A, B, E, L, R, S, T, and U. A lot of letters. And they can all be shiny. Oh, pretty good. You're going to be chasing some of them unknowns.
Nice.
I will be in 4 weeks. I'm sure Milo will.
Chasing unknown. Chasing unknown.
No, it never shines. But
It never shines for me.
Also, can I, like, a really random sidebar? Does this mean that Cowboy Hat Caterpie is on the horizon?
No.
No,
I think they're doing this to take the piss now.
they're probably just doing it to troll him, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. Well, let's be funny. Like, if you're going to put a cowboy hat on anything, it's got to be Caterpie, hasn't it? You don't just go. You go Snorlax with a fucking any other hat, not a cowboy hat. It's like what
Cowboy hat waterfall. So we can put a cowboy hat on anything.
Yeah, true. Although to be boring, I think Snorlax somewhere in the TV cartoon.
Yeah, I think he wore one.
Is dressed
didn't he?
as a sheriff,
like
isn't
a
it?
cowboy. Yeah.
Okay.
Should have put your sheriff badge on and you'd be matchy.
Wouldn't it be cool if you got him as best buddy and his little best buddy rosette turned to like a sheriff's badge?
That's a nice detail that Niantic probably won't think of.
Oh my god, he has!
Oh, he's found it.
Hey, Sheriff Vassifal.
Sheriff of Vassifal Land.
Anyway, that's not all that's actually going to be at the IRL GO-Fest. We've got some more Ultra Beasts, guys. So, Marky Boy, what's happening at the GO-Fest Masterful 27 in Berlin?
So the Masterful 27 Fest in Berlin is going to see the release of the second Ultra Beast, Pheromone. And I've done a little bit of research. You'd be proud of me, Ian.
It's like a big bug, isn't it? It's like a big cockroach.
Yeah, it's one of the shit ones out of the ones, to be fair. But it's number 795 in the Pokédex. I think from what you want to Trader Tips vlogs, he's rated this one actually pretty good for using in sort of battling, potentially moving forward. So that's exciting. But yeah, it's a bug fighting type Pokemon. I'll catch a few even for you boys so you can get one from Berlin.
Nice.
What's going on then, Milo, in Seattle?
Ian and I, when we're in Seattle, everybody's going to be going to Seattle Go Fest, will be able to encounter Buzzwole.
And that one looks cool. I mean, that just looks like a big fucking hornet.
It's a hench mosquito.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's one buff bastard. But it is a bug fighting type Pokemon. And it's set to be pretty solid with it. If it gets the right moves, good fighter, decent bug type. I'm looking forward to catching. Well, it's research only and one only.
Oh, so you might only get one then.
You'll get one in the research.
Coops, you're going to Sapporo, so what's going to be spawning in Sapporo?
I kind of feel like you gave me the one that I can't pronounce because you're a dickhead. But in Sapporo, I'm going to butcher this so badly. The legendary beast that you're going to be able to get is Zurkitree. Have I got that right?
I would say Zurkitree.
Zurkitree.
Yeah.
You were close.
Okay, well, thanks, Milo. And I'll be honest, it's the glowing Pokemon, and I'll be mad real. This is actually my... I'm trying to be serious. This is my actual favourite out of the tree. Ooh, excuse the pun. Its typing is bolts. No, its typing is electric. And yeah, it's my favourite segment. It's pretty cool. Like, I'm looking at it right now. It's actually freaking dope. Like, it looked really cool. An electric type.
It does look cool.
Yeah, I'm starting to think it might actually be good in GBR. I'm not trying to be that guy, but I actually think it's going to be really, really, really good. But again, Niantic can mess up move sets. We know all of this, so not to be negative, but let's wait and see. But yeah, that's what you can get in Sapporo.
It's out there, isn't it? When you look at the designs of it, it's very like, it's almost, I don't want to say it's like Japanese design, but it looks so different, doesn't it, to the other ones? Have you seen it, Milo? It looks like a...
Yeah, I know. It looks like a sort of weird, bizarre...
It's like a big clump of wires. It's like somebody's just done home improvement and then just like, these are no good.
I shall put this to life.
We'll just tape these together.
It reminds me of Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy, just in a Pokemon
Does
form.
look a bit Grootish, actually. Yeah.
And I'm jumping straight from the legendary beasts, the Ultra... Sorry, I keep saying legendary. The Ultra Beasts. Moving from Ultra Beasts to Beast Balls. God, it's been a minute. Beast Balls are coming to Pokemon Go. Ticket holder trainers will be given their first opportunity to use Beast Balls. If you guys are confused, these are literally going to be Pokeballs, Great Balls, Ultra Balls, but they're going to actually be Beast Balls.
Different colour, aren't they?
Yeah. Probably a black, I don't know.
They're sort of blue and yellow. They're sort of like a cool 3D design. They have like extra bits on them.
Are they going to keep it the same though, or?
I think it's in the code.
Oh,
it's in
my
the
bad,
APK somewhere. Yeah.
Oh, cute. So there you go. You heard it here first. And these special Pokeballs were developed, obviously, to catch Ultra Beasts, which come to our world using Ultra Wormholes. So
new balls.
That's very apt.
It is. It's the Wimbledon time of year, isn't it?
It's the Wimbledon season, yeah.
What is it? I mean, you want to be like Master Balls when?
Master Ball 27.
Master Ball.
I'm being serious though. I'd love to see Master Balls, but so fucking rare. Like, I'm talking, you get one in like 6 months, and whatever you throw it at, it catches it. So, for example, if you encounter like a 100% IV Mewtwo, you use your Master Ball and it catches it without it running away. And like I said, you can only obtain them like once every 6 months or 8 months, and I think it'll be a great addition. But that's just me.
You'd use it to catch your shiny Weedle, wouldn't you, Coops?
It'd use it for Bulbasaur.
Oh, 0% shiny Bulbasaur.
Oh, Bulbasaur.
Oh my god, it's a rank 1 seal for Ultra League.
It is worth noting that it is confirmed every person who attends one of the Go Fests will get one of the respective Ultra Beast that is at that location, but they will be appearing towards the end of the season of Go, I think.
They're probably all going to be here in August, aren't they, for the wrap-up?
Yeah, the end event, they'll bring everything together for everybody globally, so...
Bad news.
Bad news.
So, moving on from Coops' beastly balls, we're going to be looking at the event bonuses and more event bonuses. Is the beastly ball like a ginger ball? Is that what it's called?
Can be, can be.
Could you imagine
Only if you
it was
want
like
it to be.
orange?
Orange.
A ginger ball 6 inches wide.
That would fit in Times Square.
Yeah.
That dwarf Times Square with it. So there's quite a lot of bonuses that have been announced as part of this Go Fest update. So ticket holding trainers at each of the in-person Pokemon Go Fest locations will be able to enjoy the following bonuses during the event hours on their ticketed day. These will include half-hatch distance when eggs are placed into incubators during the event period. So if a bit like...
It's my favourite bonus. No, it isn't, Milo. You should have pushed the other button. Right at the bottom. Your button.
I fucking hate that bonus.
Why did I think Milo was suddenly going to play like Coops going Blackcock then after that? I just had like that image in my head.
Oh, just you wait.
Just you wait. I mean, for me, I don't know, boys. 2K eggs are everywhere at the moment, aren't they? You feel a bit aggrieved going into these events, having to waste fucking incubators, getting half distance to clear them before you start it. But we're all in that same boat. You can take a snapshot at the event for a surprise, so that'll be interesting. Event-themed field research will be available, so we are going to get the event-themed field research, a bit like what we didn't get in the big Go Fest that everyone can play, but for the featured ones, we're going to get that. So eggs are going to be involved, field research. You're able to get event-themed stickers. Well, fuck my life.
Coops.
What more do you want than that?
I'm back.
Get your stickers. And that is an incentive in itself. But yeah, Pokestops
Nice.
and opening gifts will get you those stickers. And confetti will be appearing on the in-game map. That'll be pleasant. The following bonuses will be available to ticket-holding trainers at each of the in-person Pokemon Go Fest locations during event hours on their ticketed day only. So trainers at the Seattle and Sapporo events will only have access to them during the park experience. 4 additional special trades give you 6 for the day. You can still do it in that time. You're not losing out.
Nice.
Trades made during the event will require less Stardust, so again, and there'll be 4 collection challenges themed to in-park habitats.
It's my favourite segment.
Ian, I thought you were joking. And more event bonuses. Right, here we go. So for ticket holding trainers at the Seattle and Sapporo events, the following bonuses will be available during the city experience. Ticket holding trainers at the Berlin event will have access to these bonuses for the duration of the event. You'll claim up to 9 daily raid passes by spinning photo discs at gyms. Team Go Rocket Balloons will be appearing more often, and defeating Team Go Rocket Grunts will earn you twice as many mysterious components. Well, that's probably going to be a bit annoying, actually, if that's going on throughout the whole event, but switch off button, please. That's too much to ask. There are your bonuses, some more bonuses, and a lot more bonuses.
Fantastic. So there's some good stuff there.
Yeah, I think it's cool they're introducing more Ultra Beasts, and sort of like every one of the Go Fest, Berlin, Seattle, Sapporo are going to get Skyform Shaman in the research. So it's nice we're going to be able to get an Ultra Beast kind of unique to that region, that area.
I agree.
You know what? Every time I hear people say Skyform Shaman, I just keep hearing Adele in my head. Let the Skyform.
James Bond, what? Are we surprised?
And now another 1,000 people do as well. Think, let the sky fall.
No, I think I like the fact, everyone's going to get these Ultra Beasts, but I do like there's a little bit of exclusivity to it on the event. This is the point I wanted to make. If you've gone for the Raid Edition to your Go Fest ticket, like I have, so you're going to get those 9 anyway, and then you're going to get a whole lot more passes for the Raid Lover element of it.
And the bonus XP and all of the extras as well.
And the bonus XP and all that. So, potentially there's a hell of a lot of raiding given to you. Let's hope they put something decent in that, because if it's Cresselia, I'm going to fucking walk out that park, boys. Is it Cresselia for Berlin?
It's Cresselia and Darkrai,
And Darkrai
5-star
is,
raids for all 3 Go Fests. But I think that's at the gyms in the park. Out and about, it'll probably be some other shit.
Mark, this time next week you'll be at Berlin. You'll have played your game day. What are you going into it with? What's your game plan? What's your ideal Go Fest?
Do you know what, Ian? That's a really good question. I remember when I went to Dortmund in 2019, and I just remember having my eyes opened to what this game could be like, that first time. And I just remember walking down with Hervey, James, and the gang. We turned up at like the entrance, we walked in, and it was early access, and there was still a lot of people there for early access, and it felt magical, and I was like, oh my. And in answer to your question, it's not about comparing it, but I just want to have that moment to get caught in it again, where we've done some great, and it's not comparing, it's not about that, but this is about travelling, a bit like Seville. Go-Fest is bigger. Everyone buzzes, don't they, for Go-Fest? If people were going to travel for one event this year, it'll be for Go-Fest. That's what I'm looking forward to the most in terms of it's just having that magical feeling again. I want to get Rooks of the new Shinies, a bit like we did in Seville with Corfish. That'd be lovely. Fungus comes out. No pressure on me to get shiny Panzers for everybody, because the way it's going to work,
they're going to stack out, and so as they go.
Yes.
Each one we go to. So that'll be interesting.
Although if you could get 8, it saves us the work.
That's what I mean, mate. That's what I mean. So I think that'll be what my challenge will be on myself for the day. I can already feel my creative mind going now. Is 8 shiny Panzers or I failed? It's going to be that's what I'm going for here. The Incense boys, joke aside, and I've just got caught up more in the experience. It's coming around, meeting people again. Some people not seen for since Dortmund. What's the pool of Pokemon looking like for it again? I'm a little bit out of touch with all this, guys. Have they announced the full pool?
They didn't do everything, I don't think. They did like the 4 habitats and a little selection from all of them.
Yeah, and more. There's a lot of and mores, wasn't there?
The thing is, that's really interesting is because normally on like the main official poster of any of these events, it gives quite a lot away. But on this Berlin one, it really doesn't give much away at all. Obviously, we know we've got the Shaman, the shiny Fungoose, the shiny Semi, whatever the bloody hell it's called. But
the shiny Semi.
That's it. Title. That's the title. No, but apart from that, it's kind of Shieldon, and like I said, normally there's at least maybe 7, 8, 9 Pokemon on the poster. But with this one, it's quite brief. But yeah, like Milo said, you've got the habitats. Obviously Feebas, which is amazing.
It does exist, Ian. It does exist
now.
But like I said, I'm not. And this isn't Marky Boy. This isn't me putting a downer on it. But I remember when we first spoke about this a fair few weeks ago. I actually think I said it back then. The spawns, again, like I said, when you get there, it's totally different, and we know that we've all experienced that. But from what you can read about it, the spawns definitely, as Milo would say, in my opinion, do look a little bit lackluster. But again, like I said, and I mean that with my chest, whenever you go to these events, it's 9 times out of 10 never what it's like, what it's advertised. Yeah. There's so much.
You can't judge an event by the poster, can you?
No.
But Mark does need the shiny shield on, though, doesn't he? He really does. There wasn't a research day for that the other week.
I was just going to say, it's like the Molten Rocks, where before we were talking about the spawns, going, Cranidos is really good, and there'll be shield on spawning from the poster, all that, and then they'll drop it at an event with like crazy boost shiny rate and all of that. So if you played that event, it's not really top priority, I guess. But I think like you've got to have hope that the and more will be better.
Milo, I've just been reading the chat. We've been nominated to wear cowboy hats in Seattle.
Quality.
We might have to get you in a cowboy hat.
and nothing else.
And potatoes.
I like how I'm excluded from all these challenges because no one's coming to Berlin.
You can have a beer hat.
I like that. It's all.
Beer 2 cans, straw.
To anyone listening to the show who's coming to Berlin, what should I do to keep the incensed magic alive on tour?
Go to short shorts.
Do a poll.
Short shorts.
Oh no, not short shorts. No,
not short shorts. Short shorts. That sounds like the wrong message. Sends out the wrong message, doesn't it? Really.
Milo, exactly. Let Mark take the bag of potatoes, and we'll wear the cowboy hats.
Hey, Master 27 will have potatoes in Berlin. Perfect.
Don't wear short shorts, Milo. Don't wear short shorts.
I'm not. I was recommending you did. For Berlin.
Cheers, mate. So yeah, he was a good content creator until he got it all got out of hand in the park in Berlin, and now he's fucking been arrested.
Mankini, Mark. Mankini.
No.
Oh, it's not Borat. Jesus Christ.
Coop, say something.
It could be.
Not that.
I'm saying you lot crack on. It's normally me the weirdo. I'm letting you lot crack
Jesus
on.
Christ.
I'll be like running up to Pikachu trying to dance with it in my fucking mankini. Imagine that. They'll be going, no, get away from fucking Pikachu. Get him out of the park. Get him out.
Okay, 2023, GO-Fest Kazakhstan.
Just make sure you trim your pubes.
Yeah, manscape first.
Nice.
Ginger pubes. Oh.
I don't have ginger pubes.
No, he doesn't. He shaves them all off.
Shaves them off. Shiny Unknown, boys. Let's face it, right? I don't know about you. So my Shiny
Doesn't
Unknown
exist.
at GO-Fest. First at home event, I got 2 Shiny O's. And that was when it was like boosted incense and we sat in our living room seats for most of it. And I thought they were more accessible at these events. And it's never shone again for me. That is what my goal is. If I'm going to set a goal for the event, it's to get freaking Shiny Unknown.
So have we got an agreement? If you don't get the Shiny Unknown, you delete all the shinies you catch at GO-Fest.
No, because then we don't get our pants here.
Except Pansia.
oh, right, okay.
Except
Jeopardy.
except 3.
Except 3 of them, yeah. The jeopardy there. For you can lose them all up, but we still get what we want out of it.
All right, let's make it a little bit less jeopardy. We get to pick which shiny we steal off you if you don't catch.
Yeah, and let's reverse. Let's do it like that then. Yeah. That's my challenge for Berlin. And
I think you'll have more luck. It'll be more like Sevilla Safari Zone, won't it? In the sense that Unknown's probably going to be popping. It'll be popping off of lures and wild spawns, not just incense like
exactly,
a play-at-home events that we've experienced.
And there's biomes as well, so that's always going to be a bonus.
But I think it'll be one of those constant spawns, won't it? It'll be like the rare constant spawn, so you'll get it for the entire duration of the event.
Obviously, Mark's got the whole day in Britzergarten Park. Milo and I won't have time to linger in any biome because we've only got 4 hours in the park, then we're off into the city for the afternoon. So we're not going to really have an awful lot of time to just hang around in one section because obviously you want to do the whole...
How far's the city from the park, Ian?
Not far.
Oh, that's what I said. So, like, as soon as your 4 hours are up, or 5 hours, whatever it is, it like
we get
goes,
an hour's
boom,
lunch break and then it's like off to explore.
Well, there's a dedicated sort of city area. There's like an area, I think, in the city that we go and play. But you're right, like Berlin, Mark, your GO-Fest that you're going to will be the only one that's fully in the park.
Yeah, the OG style GO-Fest, yeah.
All in one place, which would be nice.
You'll get to go shopping for the second half of it and play Pokemon Go.
We're just going to go up the Space Needle for the session.
Oh yeah, they've got the Space Needle there. Yeah, I forget. That's really famous there, isn't it?
Why is it called the Space Needle? Is it just because it's a tall building? Is that?
And it looks like a needle.
The Space Needle in
with a big viewing platform.
That's literally
space
it.
But why is the space bit? It's because I don't know the history of it.
I don't know, because it's tall.
Well, Marky, just think when they go on it, they'll be able to tell us at the next recording.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
There you go.
Educational
Cock.
and what's a bit hard.
Sorry, did you say educational and cock?
Hygiene class with Mark.
Hygiene. Oh my god.
And that's a good thing, actually. Sue's just said in the chat, and that's a good point. The Britzergarten, it's a fenced-off park as well. It's a walled park, so if you ain't got a ticket, you ain't getting in. So only people in the park will be playing the event with you.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
Yeah, and me, I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, you haven't got to worry about not that we had any issues in Liverpool, but not like you bump into someone looking at you and go, "What the fuck are you doing, mate?"
That's the German park style. It was the same at Dortmund, wasn't it? They're all sort of enclosed.
So there's probably some
locked
sort of
spaces.
securities you get in there like there was in Dortmund, but once you're in...
There's no spoilers, there's no leaks on GO-Fest, because everyone plays it at the same time, so you discover it as you're in there, and I like that. I miss that.
Part of me is thinking, it said that you get a surprise from the photo bombs, and they did find Rotom, was it the Mofor?
Yeah.
APK recently,
Yes.
so you could get Rotom as the photo bomb.
I hope they do soon, because no one would know until they're there, will they? Because
Exactly.
they'll trigger it right at the...
You with the early access.
Oh, my lad.
Just remember to
Yes.
do photo bomb proper early.
Good point. I might do a little 10-minute vlog in on that and just post it. Spoilers.
Berlin GO-Fest
Get it out
spoilers.
early,
Yeah, exactly.
get it out.
Upload it from
YouTube
the
short.
park.
Rotom, though. I like that.
Smash that subscribe button.
Coops, go on, do it. Just do it for us. For the listeners that miss him, just do it, Coops. 'cause we like this.
Do you want me to do it?
Yeah, go on.
What did I used to do?
Members of my... Where'd you go? You go like...
Members? Another big black hole.
You should
No, I
smash
think
that
I used to be like-
subscribe. Smash that
Yeah, I was like, don't forget to smash that subscribe button to join my Pogo family. Yeah, no, let's not. Anyway, moving on.
So, of course, Mark, when you get back in 2 weeks' time, special episode, but we're going to hear a little bit of your experiences, so we'll talk about how the event went. But speaking of special experiences, and we do this very rarely, I'm going to pass this one over to Milo, the dyslexic member of our podcast, to read a letter to the hosts.
Thank you so much, Ian. Yes, Ian has sent this section over to me, the dyslexic who's currently suffering from hay fever, so this is going to be a fucking disaster.
Oh, Milo.
We've been sent an email from Simon, aka Big Daddy Rat Beast. Feel like a sound
Love him
effect.
already.
Feel like a
Love him
sound
already.
effect needs to go with that sound effect had to go with it. But The subject is Greetings from a Fan. Dear Milo, Ian, Mark, and Coops, if you are all who you claim to be.
Is that what it says?
In brackets.
Love it.
I wanted to take this opportunity to send you an email to thank you for your exceptional efforts with the Incense podcast. Over the past few months since I discovered you, it fills my little heart with joy each time Spotify notifies me that a new episode is available. I genuinely mean that. You guys are so cool. I would love to just invite you round for a tea and crumpets while we show each other our hundos and talk the afternoon and the early part of the evening away while we discuss the finer points of quick catching, GBL and shiny hunting. Lately I've been putting careful consideration into wondering what you would all be if you weren't all intentionally famous Pokemon GO content creators, social influencers and podcast royalty. Kind of like when Peter Crouch, someone enlightened me to that is, was asked in an interview.
Are you joking? Are you being serious? Yeah, he does.
He's got a hot wife.
Moving back. Was asked in an interview what he would be if he wasn't a footballer, and he replied, probably a virgin. I've been looking into my crystal ball to see the lives you'd be living in a parallel dimension without Pokemon GO. Mark, with your soothing tone, calm but assured communication style, and intelligent demeanour, you would make a perfect doctor. In fact,
take that.
As a gentleman in my late 30s, with my man checking coming at 40, I couldn't think of anyone I would rather carry out my prostate exam than you.
That's brilliant.
With the gloves on, Marky boy.
That's brilliant.
I feel like you would have me in complete ease as you carry out the intrusive act of checking my anus for lumps and bumps.
Can I just say, Milo, am I last on the letter? Because I'm dreading this. I'm dreading
You are last.
Oh, fucking hell.
Always at the end, you are, Coops.
Milo, with your generally fed up and tired appearance. Wow, fucking hell.
And he doesn't even have a job!
Fucking hell.
Oh, imagine what you look like with a 9 to 5, Milo. Fucking hell.
Fuck yourself.
Banter.
Oh, that's funny.
Indeed, on your content, it often looks like you've been awake for days on end. Sometimes very true, yes. And the overuse of salutations. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I believe you would make the perfect children's magician. Fucking hell.
That's
I'm fucking dead. That is jokes,
brilliant.
bro. That is jokes.
That is jokes.
Oh my god.
Magic Milo drags himself around to children's parties for little over minimum wage. And takes his pics of single mothers once he's finished making rabbits disappear.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Oh god.
That's brilliant.
Once he's finished making rabbits disappear and being screamed at by a mob of ungrateful brats demanding various animals to be made into balloons. Oh Christ. Ian, your interdimensional alter ego lives in Benidorm. Oh fucking hell. And works
Everywhere. Why would he pick that?
Benidorm.
And works on a commission-only basis selling timeshares in holiday homes that are yet to be constructed to drunk tourists. Using your expert northerner banter,
I'm not Northern.
you easily build rapport with intoxicated Brits abroad who are quick to part with their cash for the promise of a chance to come back to a seething hellhole of Benidorm once a year until they collapse from a liver explosion after many years of alcohol abuse.
That's so
It's going
funny,
in
that.
on the descriptions. I love this.
Is it too late to say I actually have a history in sales?
Perfect. And Coops,
Oh.
if you're even still a part of this podcast.
I was in Italy, alright? I was alright.
He's on about 2 months before, I think, mate.
In my alternate reality, you own 3 struggling businesses in the city and juggle shoe shining, chimney sweeping, and peddling jars of jellied eels to Cockney fish and chip shops. It's a tough existence for you in the big smoke, but you approach each day with a direct trotter-style enthusiasm, always flicking a grin. Laying honeys, I assume it means. In their posh fur coats as they daintily walk past. barely acknowledging your existence.
Wait, did you add that in? Or was
No,
that what he's
that's
written?
written in there.
Bastard.
That is written in there. Anyway, I love you all so much. Please take my harsh appraisals of your trans-dimensional selves with a pinch of salt and keep up the exceptional work. Simon, aka Big Daddy Rat Beast.
Oh, brilliant.
Milo, push push the applause button, Milo.
That was quality.
That
was
deserves the
quality.
8-minute applause.
It does.
But no, seriously, for me, I don't know about you four. No offence to any other letters to the host, that one is my favourite, without a doubt. Out of Simon,
It's brilliant.
amazing.
When I saw it, I
That was
thought
quality.
Milo has to read this out with that little
To be
posh
fair,
accent.
yeah, absolutely right. And to be fair, like, you know, and I agree with you, Coops. It's certainly the funniest letter that we've had. It's just the detail, and all I'd say is, if you're in Berlin, I'll do that check for you.
And I'll shine your shoes.
In which biome? Which biome, Mark?
Well, it might be the dark, mysterious biome, probably. Coops, I love that one.
Put that as a
Ian's
poll.
brilliant.
I dare you. Put that as a poll.
Yeah, put that as a poll.
Where should Master 27 perform Simon's prostate exam?
you know what?
The Electric
Do
Gardens, the
that
Windy
next
Coast, the Living Meadow.
You don't want it in
and
the Windy
Molten-
Coast, do you? That's
and
the
Molten-
wrong...
the Molten Rocks might be uncomfortable.
Let's do that next week once we've got this out into the open.
Sounds brilliant.
That's brilliant, lad.
Brilliant. Thanks, Simon. That is brilliant. It really is. Okay, let's bring it back down to earth with everybody's favourite section. I don't know how we can top this last section, but it's time. Bring out those shinies of the week.
It's my favourite segment.
Shinies of the week.
All right, gents, I'll go first, and I've got one from Mighty Splats at Incensed Podcast, #Shinies of the Week. Whilst listening to the podcast during the school run, I love the fact people listen to us with kids in the car. I love that. I love that.
Brave.
I got back. Maybe it was on the school run when they weren't in the car, but I got back-to-back shinies within the same minute. One hatched and the other one caught. And freaking hell, these are cool, man.
Oh, damn, I've just seen it.
Yeah.
Shit.
So at 8:17, the first one was hatched a shiny Mime Junior, and then caught. And maybe if he was driving, I'm hoping it was your gotcha. It was a shiny
nice.
That's
Ditto
pretty
at
sick.
the same time as he said at 8:17. So GG's.
I find it quite funny that Retro Cup is in the Twitter search bar for me before Shinies of the Week.
Oh, mate.
What's happening to me? But anyway,
That's a slippery slope, Milo.
I'm going to give a shout out to a fellow Pokemon podcaster, Pokeguy Chris. This is the first time in months I got 2 or more shinies in one day, all while listening to @Incense Podcast, #Shinies of the Week. And it is a trio of a shiny Onyx, a shiny Ditto, and then a shiny Chansey. Ooh, very nice indeed. Nice.
Nice.
Noise.
Nice.
Okay, so the next shiny of the week is from Jason Hawkins, and I quote, "Fuck me, I actually got a shiny while listening to the @Incense podcast. Sorry, it was from a remote raid I was invited to, but still. #Shiny of the Week, #Shiny Pokemon, #Shiny Mewtwo." We've got a photograph for the Mewtwo. Beautiful shiny Mewtwo, 2327 on the CP. And we've also got snapshots. He was listening to episode 71 with Mark's boyfriend, JT Valor.
Nice. Quality.
Right, so I'm going to go with CeeCeeismad or CeeCeeismad at Incense Podcast. Got this Shundo Stoice, that's a Blastoise, on a remote raid whilst not hearing Coops on my favourite podcast.
Yeah, sorry about that.
My ears hurt not hearing Coops the Casual on the last couple of episodes.
Oh. See, at least someone's nice to me. Fuck you three.
Sorry, no, I've read it wrong. No, my ears are feeling better now.
Oh, fuck off.
The last couple of episodes. Also from GO-Fest, Shundo Axew, from a remote raid I did, about 150 plus. Well done, CeeCeeismad. Actually, I'm going to like that because no one's like that. That's rude. #bring back the casual when we've done that. And #Shinies of the Week.
Hang on, we didn't get rid of him. He went on holiday.
Exactly. I feel like we need to clarify this, don't we? And I think there's a bit people think we're doing it.
Clarify the casual.
Do you know what's really...
Censor the casual.
Yeah, do you know what's really funny? So me and the missus, we're actually going away. Oh yeah. So we're going away in August, right? And we're going.
She's been promoted to the term Mrs. now, has she?
Maybe. Ian, I've told you, I'm keeping this one a secret. But we're going away. and I had to make sure that we came back on the Thursday morning so I could be part of the podcast because I knew people would think I've left because I've been on Italy for a while.
The missus. That's all I heard in that.
Anyway, moving on.
Actually, even the live chat have picked up on the term the missus as well.
Yeah. And from the missus, what? Whoa. I think my eyes are seeing something. What's that huge fucking flying dong coming towards me? Oh, no, wait. It's Mark's pole.
Coops has just got cock on the brain.
Is that Mark's pole?
I got quite concerned where he mentioned his missus and my pole all in a massive schlong.
He hasn't even told us her name yet.
Segue, yeah.
He's introducing her to your pole.
No, that's a bit risque.
Big black cock. I hate you.
So, put a little one, because we got chatting about Ultra Beasts and actually talk about what they look like and actually how excited we are to get one of each. And our sort of relevant Go-Fests. I asked, so which of the next batch of Ultra Beasts is your favourite? Buzzwole absolutely stormed home here. 63% of people like the one you boys are getting in Seattle.
Nice.
It was very close between Pheromone and Zurkitree. Pheromone snuck in second with 20% and Zurkitree got 18%. But yeah, I agree, Buzzwole looks pretty good.
That's my favourite actually as well. And I'm not just saying that because I'm going to Seattle. It does look awesome.
I'm surprised Zurkitree didn't get a bit more love.
I am actually, because unfortunately I think the Berlin one is probably the weakest of the three design-wise.
This one got the jellyfish. At least that's fucked off now.
Oh, God, yeah. Well, that pretty much brings us to the end. So we'd just like to take a quick minute to thank everyone that supports us. I go through this every time that I actually sit here. So anyone that's on the bronze and silver tiers of our Patreon, really do give you our thanks. It really does help. But to those of you that are on the gold tier, I mean, some of you are in the live stream now. The ones that aren't, thank you so much. Your support really does help take Coops' buzz out of his microphone. And to those who are on the gold tier, there's 10 of you now. HermesNinja, TishSmith, JB, CliffordMert, AgentMLI, Martin2292, DerbyRuss, Kerry and Zachary, Connolly, and Dom the Ragnarok. Thank you all so much. It really is a big help in getting us to actually produce this podcast. And for anyone that isn't a member, we do have tiers starting at £1.50. I think it's about $2. Just head over to patreon.com/Incense podcast if you're interested.
Ian?
What?
Good news.
What? For fuck's sake, Ian.
They saw what he threw when they said Ian.
If nobody's aware, we have dropped a whole range of Incense Podcast Go-Fest merchandise.
It's a lot, isn't it? It is an absolute lot.
There are lines dedicated to Berlin, Seattle, and Sapporo, each with country's flag ingrained into the design.
And a little stencil of each sort of skyline as well. It looks pretty
a little
sweet.
bit of a cityscape on there. The designs look really, really cool on a range of t-shirts, hoodies, other tops. I don't know what else we put on there.
It's literally tees, long sleeve tees, hoodies. I think there's some sweaters. There's a good selection.
There was a good selection, and all of those designs, all 3 different ranges for the Go-Fest, will be available until the end of August.
It's the end of August when the wrap-up event finishes. That's when the lines terminate.
So coinciding with the season of Go, but definitely go and check them out. Our merch store is linked on our link tree.
We've already got the long sleeve, haven't we, Milo? The long sleeves are pretty cool.
Yes,
Have you got matching long sleeve tops?
I went black, Milo went white.
Yin and yang.
Yeah.
Can have a big black cock. Oh, for God's sake. Can we remove that
Coops,
sound
keep it
bite?
under control.
Yeah.
Talking about Shinies, anybody have any luck tonight? I certainly haven't.
No, I haven't. But, boys, I just wanted to share that I've done maybe 1 or 2 cheeky Mewtwo raids, and I finally maxed my Shundo Mewtwo.
Cool.
You got a Shundo, lovely.
Have you got any Shinies from this batch of raids, Coops?
I know, I literally, this is my first 2. And actually, I think I've missed Groudon and Kyogre, haven't I?
Yeah, you have.
Yeah, okay, for fuck's sake. Okay, fine.
Talk about shiny Meltons. Do a little competition who gets the most shiny Meltons over the whole of the 2 weeks. That'd be quite good fun, actually.
And the Melton boxes every 2 days. Speaking of which, I was meant to drop mine during the show tonight.
I need to drop one, actually. It'll have to be tomorrow now.
I was busy soundboarding.
And that may excuse, but that's definitely a valid reason.
Just a quick tally. I mean, I'm guessing guessing we've all done a few Mewtwo raids. How are we doing on the hundos and the shinies? I've got no hundos from this batch of Mewtwo raids, but I've actually had fairly good shiny luck. Well, I say I've had good luck. I've had 4 shinies from about 50 raids, which isn't great, but it's not bad. I'll take it.
I got on a raid train with your boyfriend last night, Coops. He was like firing them over like every 2 minutes. Daxy was. It was like fucking raid, fucking raid, fucking raid. And then I saw he's doing like an hour crazy raid stream. I was like, Jesus, I had like 6 in like 15 minutes. I was like, fucking Jesus. I've done 25 and I've got 1 shiny from 25 raids so far. So that's about right.
Sitting down, boys. I've done 196 Mewtwo raids.
You've got a problem.
No,
Yes,
I don't.
do.
I thought that was going to be worse than that, bro. I genuinely
did you?
Yeah.
I've got 10 shinies, no hundo this time round.
Yeah, I've had them in the past, but not this time around.
Good
Do you know what I
XL.
love?
Well, I've
Milo.
never had a hundo Mewtwo. Never had a hundo Mewtwo.
Do you know what I love, Milo?
Although
the fact that the Mewtwo raids that you've done in like the last, well, since it's come back this time in the last week, that total is more than my
more
over.
than you've ever seen?
Yeah. Made me smile.
The casual is back.
In the chat, HermesNinja, 8 shinies from too many raids, 2 hundos.
2 hundos.
Nice.
So that's some good stats. Some good
I
stats.
want that hundo. I want
I
that.
know,
That's
I
what
want
I'll
another
probably
hundo.
keep
Good
raiding.
Yeah.
luck, Mark. Good luck. Sending vibes.
Sending hundo vibes.
But anyway, before this goes too far with the hippiness that Coops is doing to Mark, please remember that if you do get any shinies, any hundos, anything that's special to you, let us know on either Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, email. Just let us know about your shinies. We'll feature you in Shinies of the Week. Please ensure that you follow the podcast on whichever platform you listen to us on. That way, when new episodes drop, you'll get that beautiful little notification that'll just set your heart a pounding a little bit more, a little bit of a flutter. And if you're gonna give us a review, 5 stars always helps, or what you feel we're worth. I think we're worth 5 stars.
5.5.
Give us what you feel we're worth.
Yes.
Anyway, we'll be back next week, and here's a little tip, trainers. In 2 weeks, if all goes well, we'll have something special for you. And on that bombshell, thanks for listening, and we'll catch you next week.
I choose you!